Hello, everybody. How we doing today? Caddy Skeet coming to you. Was just sitting here watching the game, enjoying my time, coming home, relaxing. And I just was thinking about how my day went. Had a conversation today. I guess that's what you can call it, a conversation. About how it's okay to have two of the same sex being together, and how it was a big debate. Now, I want to say that, and first of all, it ain't never been about what you can't do. No one's ever said that. And people kind of get that mixed up, especially when I talk. I ain't never had a problem with folks saying they want to do what they like. They can. That's the great thing about being in America, that you can do whatever it is you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. It's just to a point now that these folks want to argue up and down about what you can and cannot do, and you supposed to accept it. Hey, I got my opinion, got your opinion. Let's agree or disagree and keep it moving. Now it becomes a big debate, a big argument. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Used to be where we could do this all day long, and it wasn't never wasn't a big problem. Y'all check out the football game in the background. That's nothing. Boys don't watch football no more. Yeah, it's gonna be a pastime because it's too violent. Now, my son played ball, and I never made him play. Never made him play whatsoever. He can do what he want to do. But I let him know that it's what boys do. It's what men do. It's just part of your growing up. That's gone now. It's gone. You try to talk to your kids about playing some baseball or football or basketball, and first thing people want to say is that, you shouldn't do that. It's too hard. It's too violent. It's too tough. They may get hurt. Well, boys get hurt. I remember I used to get my knees. I wish I could show y'all my knee. All the scrapes and scrap on my knees. It made me feel good. See my hands right here? See my hands? I got calluses. We don't even see. Boys ain't got calluses no more. They get their fingernails painted. That's what they do. I'm here with my little nephew, my great nephew. Come here, Kyo. Come here. Look at this. This is our future right here. This is our future. Where your hands at? See your hands? See the hands? Should you paint your fingernails? Huh? Nobody can't hear that.
No.
No. Okay. But if you want to, you can, right? But boys shouldn't do that, should they? Unless it's for some type of function or play or something like that, right? But for every day, this is what we got, man. This is, I might got this guy here now helping bring this guy along, and this little dude can read. I mean, at 5 years old, he can read probably better than some people that I know was in middle school. You want to know why? Because me and his dad, mom, we make sure we bring them up the way they got to be brought up. And then when they get older, if they want to go their way, they can. But, the Bible says, bring a child the way you want to go. When they get old, they don't stray from that path. Is that right, man? So who loves you?
You.
And what's my name?
Uncle Steeder.
And who else loves you?
My whole family.
That's right. And we gonna always love you and always support you, right?
Yep.
But we all know what's right and what's wrong, right? Okay. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
See, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Bringing these kids up in the right way and not letting the system or the government or somebody telling you how you should. We got to do it the way it's supposed to be done. There was always a foundation laid on how this is supposed to be done. Now, if you want to scrape from the foundation, you have that right to scrape from the foundation of how things will be done. But what I do know is that if you do that, a consequence comes with that, and you have to accept whatever comes down. It could be a good consequence or a bad consequence. I was really kind of steamed today. I had this conversation going on, and I was going to get argued up and down about how I was wrong in saying a kid should be raised, a boy should be raised like a boy, and a girl should be raised like a girl. And the Bible and the God ain't got nothing to do with nothing. We have gone to a place in this country that it's all messed up now. And I vow, like I told you guys before, I ain't changing my stance on this stuff. I ain't trying to be politically correct. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I really ain't. As God's my witness, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I ain't trying to get nobody upset. If they do, so be it, and it's gonna be okay. But at the end of the day, we got to keep things real. We got to tell the truth. Wrong is wrong, right is right, sin is sin. There's no levels to it. There's none of that type of stuff. What I want to say, each and every one, everybody, let's keep things in perspective of what God has laid upon us. And know that we are truly, 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 truly special in His eyes. But we can't just go do what we want to go do and expect folks to say it's okay. There's a price that got to be paid. There's a dues that we got to pay. There's things that we got to do to let people know, and we got to get to a point where we got to shout hard when something is wrong or something is not right. We got to let it be known, because we got our children coming up here, and their brains are like a sponge. Whatever they absorb, whatever they come in contact with, that's what they're gonna know. I was told a long time ago that they say any seeds you plant will grow. Any seeds you plant will grow. But we plant the seed of where we can change our sexes, and we can change who we are and how God made us. Then we cross a line we won't be crossing. Jeremiah 1:8 says, I knew you before you was formed in your mother's womb. I ordained you. He said, I knew you before you was even formed. So the way He formed you was the way He wanted you to be. And we can make choices, go do what we want to go do that. You can do that. It's just, let's somehow stop this, everybody. Changing the format on what God had put out there for us. And let's do what we got to do to make sure they don't put this stuff in our schools. Let's get the government out of our houses. Let's take a stand on what we need to be doing. They're trying to genocide us. Two of the same sex can't reproduce. Scripture says we got to be fruitful and multiply. You can't multiply. So what happens? You want to have a baby? You go to the lab and have a doctor do it, like Dr. Frankenstein. Remember they made Frankenstein? They made him. And they put in him what he wanted to. So now they got us taking all this medicine, shooting us with all these pills, saying we have to take it. Hey, it got to a point where they was telling us that we had to take this stuff and we couldn't even work. So you telling me that we can't take this or we can't work. So now we can't even feed our family. You gonna stop us from feeding our families. Then I just talked to a friend of mine who was gonna be going to a NA meeting, and he was telling me that they do a Zoom meeting. Now, how can you do a Zoom meeting on an AA or NA meeting? The key was that those meetings were there for that newcomer to come in there so y'all can embrace him. I know back in the day when you came to A room, everybody walked up to you and said, hey, my name is Mr. So-and-so, and I'm an alcoholic or I'm a drug addict. Well, if you got these, you can't get no newcomers. So we got folks out there that's just out there walking around aimlessly. Everything's coming to a point to where they're trying to just stop everything Because the name of the game is to kill those who don't agree and put them aside. And the other ones that conform to what the world says we should do, you can be part of the team. And this world is trying to kill us and destroy us. And all their thoughts, their visions, their attitudes. And we got to take a stand. We got to take a stand. Used to be where you had some type of shame when you went in front of a church or something like that. Now the world is creeping into the church. Used to be where you talked about God, even if people didn't like God, well then they were atheists or whatever, they still gave you that respect. Now you can't even bring him up without somebody, saying something wrong. You can't talk about God on your job because people get offended. You can't talk about none of your beliefs. You can't talk about your culture. They want you to think the way they want you to think. And I'm telling y'all now, we got to bring it back to the days of when God, who's number one, uno, God says this. Let God be true and every man be a lie. I ain't going to stay on too long today because I want to watch this game that's going on behind me. But I want to say this. And I want people to use their brains on this one. So, in the United States of America, there's 332 million people in the United States of America. 332 million people. 1% of 332 million is 3.2 million. That's just 1%. Okay, I want y'all to listen to me closely. 2.7 million people died from this COVID virus. 2.7. That's less than 1% of people died of something that they shut the whole country down and they had folks jumping out of trees. I mean, you still got folks 3 years later running around with masks on. They got y'all. They brainwashed you. Now they got you. I remember back in the day, old player told me a long time ago, if you can get to the head, you can control the body. Y'all all get a chance. Parliament Funkadelics had a song a long time ago. It said, free your mind and your ass will follow. Free your mind and your ass will follow. It's so easy. It's just so easy. Just start thinking, folks. Let's just start thinking. Let's just start thinking. I love you guys. Hope you all had a good New Year as y'all came in. Hope things continue to keep going well for you. If they're not going well for you now, I hope they start to go well for you. I will tell you this much. Put God first. And for whatever you want to call him, that's fine. But just put him first. And watch how things start to change. Watch how things start to go for you good in your life. He's the author and finisher of our faith. Not this system. Not the world. I'd like for you guys to subscribe to my page. I'd like for you guys to send me some comments. Send some comments, let me know what you think, what I'm saying. If you have any topics that you want to, talk about, I'm free. I'm open. Again, my life's open book. I ain't got no problem with too much of nothing. I'm good. Just want to say thank you guys. And continue to keep watching me. I will be coming on Sundays between 8 and 9 o'clock. I'll be coming live. That's going to be usually my days, 8 and then live. Keep out on my shorts. Again, subscribe to my channel. Send me comments. I need comments. And peace.